Perl tutorial part 38. Create a form for the web where the method equals get. In this tutorial we're going to make a simple web form, a little search box, and we can select to search the web or just our own country. This web form uses the method equals get, so the data is not kept private, it comes out in a query string in the URL. In the next tutorial we will create a script that will pass this form. So to create this form, first of all we have our search the web heading there. Now the first line of our form is our opening form tag, and we have two attributes, action equals and method equals get. Okay, so form action equals. Now in the action equals attribute will be the address of the script that we're going to post this form to. So that will be your server.com/CGI-bin and the name of the script .cgi or .pl. Now next in our form we have our text box where the user can type a word to search for in our imaginary search engine. So input type equals text, name equals Q, that is short for query. It is best when using method equals get to keep the names as short as possible, because for every name we have in our script it comes out Q equals such and such, and all the names will come out in our URL. So it will help to make our URL shorter by keeping our names just down to a letter or two. And then we have our size of our text box and our maximum length of characters that can be typed in. And next we have our submit button. You don't have to have a submit button at the end of a form. It can go anywhere between the opening and closing form tags. So our submit button value equals go. So let's preview this and see what we have. Search the web, we have our text box and our submit button. Now next in our form we have our two radio buttons where we can select whether we're going to search the web or just search, in this case, New Zealand. So input type equals radio, again name equals L, that is short for location, web or NZ. Keep those names short as possible when using get. Value equals web, value equals NZ, NZ, web, and then we can type in checked, so by default the web radio button will be checked. So let's preview. Here we are, the web radio button by default is checked, and we can select NZ or web. Now finally we have our closing form tag to close our form. So here's our finished form. Now I'd like to reiterate, when using method equals get, this is for data that is not required to be kept private. So we would not ask for a user's username and password using method equals get. We would use method equals post, where there's no data coming out in the URL query string. Very important. But by using method equals get we can create queries that can actually be hardwired URLs and can be spidered by search engines. So that's the difference. Now in the next tutorial we will create a script to pass our form.